Okay. So we're BAM by any means necessary. We're out here to demand that Mayor Adams shut down this immigrant detention center here in Brooklyn at this cruise terminal. It is not only inhumane, the conditions are just horrible for any people, but this is a detention center. It is, by all and large, a detention center. In the city of New York, where people have been here and immigrants and migrants have been coming for months, but also in a city that's a city made of immigrants, made by immigrants. Now, this is absolutely a disgusting scandal. The mayor housed a bunch of the folks and the people who came and were bused here from Texas, and he did it not because of his good heart, but because it was politically expedient for him. It was a way to bail out the tourism industry, to try to use immigrants as PR. We're making clear that immigrants, migrants, refugees, and asylum seekers will not be used as political footballs by Mayor Adams, by President Biden, by former president and dictator wannabe Donald Trump. Immigrants have a right to be here. We have a right to make our homes here. People and human beings have been moving since the beginning of humanity in order to find a better life. When there's no water, what do people do? They move. When people's countries are at war, when people are facing persecution, when people are starving, whether it's in Haiti or Venezuela or Mexico or Honduras or Senegal, wherever they are, they have a right to move to where they are safe. Right. We in BAM stand proud on the commitment that all immigrants, with and without papers, asylum seekers, refugees, or people who decided to move here for whatever reasons, have a right to full citizenship rights. They have the rights to full human rights. And in this nation, which is a nation that was born out of colonization, the genocide of indigenous and Native Americans, the enslavement of people who were kidnapped from Africa by immigrants from China and from Europe who were seeking a better life. This nation, the question of immigration has always been simultaneously an issue of racism. The rights of citizenship has always been tied up with issues of racism, whether the denial of Black people to full citizenship rights, even if they were born here, simply because they were being used and their labor was exploited as slaves, or whether or not simply because they were Black and were denied the same rights as white people, including at times white immigrants here in this city. The reality is that who gets citizenship rights, who gets the right to be treated with full civil rights, has always taken a whole civil rights movement, because immigrant rights are civil rights, right? So we are demanding that this detention center be shut down immediately. We're demanding that all the refugees and asylum seekers, all the immigrants who are here now, immediately be moved back into hotels, whether in the city or in Brooklyn or any of the 5 boroughs, wherever they want to go, so that they can continue to develop, to live, survive, and to thrive. Because what is happening here is nothing but the mayor of New York doing the dirty work of ICE, doing the dirty work of Joe Biden and the Democrats, adapting to the Republicans and to Trump's whole fascist movement in order to try to win some racist white voters who might vote for them simply because they're now posturing and attacking the rights of immigrants too. Mayor Adams has no right to use immigrants as a way to try to gain more votes for the Democratic Party. They are stupid and they are fools, whether it's Adams or Biden, to think that racist white people are going to vote for them because now they're attacking immigrants as well. And in reality, for BAM, that is not our concern. Whatever their plans or what they're trying to do, we stand proud for the rights of all immigrants, all refugees, all asylum seekers. We are committed to building this movement. We invite everyone who wants to join us to join us. We're going to be out here again next week. We're going to continue fighting to shut down this detention center. We're demanding that the city of New York and that the mayor issue work permits for everyone, for all the immigrants and asylum seekers who don't have them yet and who want them. This city clearly could issue work permits that are expedited, that are just for the city, in the same way that they already issue city IDs. These are completely doable, and they're things that we know that it's just a question of political will. So we're committed to building this struggle and building this movement because we have the will, and we're determined to make sure that we find and force a way if we have to. So, ¿qué queremos?
¡Asilo!
¿Cuándo?
¡Ahora!
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 ¿Qué queremos?
¡Asilo!
¿Cuándo?
¡Ahora! Brick by brick, wall by wall, detention centers have to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, detention centers have to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, detention centers have to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, detention centers have to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, detention centers have to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, detention centers have to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, detention